Have you ever wondered why your soda comes in a can, a plastic bottle, and a glass bottle? Or why your potato chips are in a bag that seems like it's full of air? It's not random, it's a choice. We are the packaging detectives, and today, we're gonna undercover to expose the material science that decides what your food wears.
Today, let's explore why glass is such a prominent choice in food packaging. Glass containers offer exceptional protection by providing a perfect barrier against both moisture and oxygen, which is vital in preserving food, freshness, and flavor. One of the core strengths of glass is its sustainability, being made from natural materials like sand, soda ash, and limestone, and it can be recycled indefinitely without losing purity or quality. This makes it one of the most environmentally friendly packaging options. However, glass does have its drawbacks as well. It's much heavier than plastic or metal, which increases transportation costs. Glass is also fragile. Mishandling during shipping can lead to breakage, product loss, and even injury.
What about the metal packages? Shiny, modern, luxurious, but how does it work? So first, let's look at the metal that's used in the food packagings. It is the aluminum. You can buy it from soda drink, soup can, or even the preserved meat. But why people choose metal as their containers? The aluminum package are incredibly lightweight, make it easy to move around, lower transport costs, and it gets cold fast, a key advantage for keeping drinks refreshing. Now, the protections. The aluminum can is a fortress. It provides total barrier against light, preventing UV degradation, and crucially, it keeps oxygen out, stopping oxidation and preserving that original flavor. This material is a master of disappearing and reappearing as well. Aluminum is highly recyclable, capable of being melted down and reforming into a new can over and over again. But there's some vulnerabilities. Low aluminum doesn't react well with acids. Thinks the collision favors. Oh, ew. So how does it handle sodas? It's employ a secret weapon, this nearly invisible polymer lining on the inside. It acts as a shield, safely separating the drink from the metals.
How about plastics? Some plastics have incredible oxidation resistance. Their long, tightly packed polymer chains act like a wall that slow down gas diffusion. Less oxygen equals less oxidation of food and drink products, keeping them fresh for a longer shelf life. Plastics also have excellent moisture resistance. They are hydrophobic, repelling water molecules. This keeps existing water molecules in and additional water out. Dry foods stay dry and moist foods stay fresh, while microbial growth is reduced. Food grade plastics are also chemically inert at room temperature and pressure. They do not react with acidic foods, salty foods, and other food products, making them safe for consumption. Due to their high strength to weight ratio, plastics are light, less prone to damage, and cheaper to transport. Plastics also come in many shapes and forms, from polyethylene plastic bottles, HDPE milk jugs and hard plastics, LDPE films for meat, polypropylene containers, and much more. They can also be mixed and matched depending on the scenario. Plastics, however, come with many disadvantages. Plastics deform at 80 to 120 degrees Celsius. When exposed to high heat, the plastics leach onto the food products, making them toxic to consume. Unless specifically rated for high heat, they are unusable for high heat applications. They are difficult to recycle due to incompatible melting points between different types of plastics mixed together, and hard to clean food residue. These plastics end up in landfills and incineration plants, hurting long-term sustainability. These plastics are also non-biodegradable, lasting for hundreds of years. They leach into the environment as microplastics, entering the ecosystem and food chain. Its long-term health and environmental effects are severe.
When we think of modern packaging, solid wood isn't the first thing that comes to mind for direct food contact. The most dominant use of solid wood by far is what you are seeing now, tertiary packaging. Pallets, skids, and dunnage, and they are designed to hold boxes of food. Their job is to create a unit load for logistics. But why wood? The properties that allow wood to be suitable is number one, high compressive strength, two, rigidity and durability, and third, low cost and repairability. However, there are some key niches where solid wood serves as a good primary packaging. For example, in winemaking, where an oak barrel is a source of primary packaging. The three properties that allow wood to be used are first, it's watertight, and second, it contains chemical extractives, which add flavor like vanilla. And third, it has specific porosity, allowing micro-oxygenation, which softens the wine's tannins.
What about dry goods? Let's compare a paper bag of flour, pure paper, with a milk carton, laminated paperboard. Paper and cardboard offer the best sustainability starting point. They're renewable and highly recyclable. But for food preservation, they are detectives in need of a partner. Pure paper has poor moisture resistance and virtually no oxidation resistance. This is virgin wood pulp. This is virgin pulp wood fiber. Think of a paper bag going stale or getting wet. It has minimal corrosion resistance, but this isn't typically an issue for the dry goods it holds. To package liquids like milk or juice, paper becomes paperboard and must be laminated. This multi-layer approach adds necessary moisture and oxidation resistance, but severely compromises the original high sustainability of the paper, making the packaging much harder to recycle. Now let's look at a key distinction, primary versus secondary packaging. The cereal box is secondary. It provides structure and brand identity, but it's the inner plastic bag, the polyethylene layers, that does the actual preservation work. But for chips, you need a high-tech primary solution. This isn't just one layer of plastic. It's a multi-laminate film, a composite of different polymers and often a micro-thin layer of aluminum. This composite structure creates an absolute barrier to light, oxygen, and moisture, maximizing oxidation resistance and keeping the chips from going stale. While both use plastic, the cereal bag is often a simple polymer for basic moisture control. The chip bag's complex, multi-material construction provides superior barrier properties, but is notoriously complex and hard to recycle, presenting a major sustainability challenge.